when the recommendation came to extend the agreement with Deloitte, I asked to meet with the Deloitte leadership. I did that last week. We had a very direct conversation about the issues. At the point of time, there was a consideration for a 5-year agreement with two-year extensions. I made it clear that I wouldn't sign a 5-year agreement. We signed a 3-year agreement. That will be executed, I believe, on the Deloitte side very shortly, with 3 2-year extensions. But I do want to say this, and I did meet with DHS today, and I talked to the staff about this in particular. And why would we tell the people to feel comfortable about that? I think that we're really doing well right now. We hit, again, I don't really like, the national rankings are great, but we really did some really significant things in terms of, in a pandemic, working virtually, getting benefits out to people in the state of Rhode Island, virtually without a blip. There has not been a whole lot of complaints on that. I mean, there's always ways to improve. But that's a function of the fact that Deloitte's got it right. But they also assured me that, and I believe it's part of the agreement, that any promises they made, and they did apologize, quite frankly, with me directly for that, that time frame when things were really very disruptive, right? But they did promise me that any commitments they made in terms of any of the penalties that were promised, those were going to be fulfilled. And I felt as though that when we made it a 3-year agreement with 3 2-year extensions, that my anticipation, based on where they are right now, well, that's what we have to work with, right? Where we are right now, and what is in the best interest of the people of the state right now. I think it is in the best interest of the state to have it extended, and make sure that the working relationship there continues in a way that DHS told me this morning is currently in place. And then we're looking for to extend those agreements, and we're going to hold Deloitte accountable, and we're going to keep our end of the bargain, and we're going to make sure we pay them for the work that they do based on the quality of that work. My anticipation is going to be high.